Hey, kiddo. I was wondering where you were. Oh, why don't you get on my bed and try out our new comforter? Man, as soon as I hit the bed last night, I was knocked out within seconds. Okay, I just need to finish arranging these socks, but why don't you tell me what you've been up to these days? Hmm. Oh, I see. Interesting. And then? Hmm. Well, kiddo, actually, let me just hop on with you as well. I would take another nap right now if I could. But yeah, sounds like to me you've been doing the best you could all day. And I'm really proud of you, you know? I mean, listen, sometimes there are just gonna be days where you can barely even get out of bed. And I'll still be proud of you because those are the days you need some rest. And other days, you're gonna be working so hard to the point you wonder if anyone's ever gonna understand how hard you're trying. But I see you, all right? I recognize the effort you're putting in. You are seriously doing great. Mom always tells me how proud she is of you, of how hard you're trying every single day, and you're making us proud. But also, on a serious note, I hope you know that you don't need to do this for anyone but yourself, okay? I'm gonna go on one of my wise old man tangents again, but sometimes we do all sorts of crazy things to try to please others or win their approval. We just want them to think how smart we are, or how funny we are, or that we're good enough. But that's gonna get you nowhere, kiddo. Because no matter how perfect you are, there's always someone who will hate you for no reason. And wouldn't you rather be liked for being yourself, authentically yourself, rather than being someone you're not? You know, Grandma used to tell me this one line, and it really changed how I viewed others. She told me that the way people treat others is just a reflection of how they feel about themselves. You ever notice that? Sometimes when people are harsh and say pretty mean things about you, but it's really not about you. It's about them. But it's not really personal, kid. It turns out people who don't know how to deal with the unhappiness in their lives, they take it out on others because they don't know how to be compassionate with themselves. You know, growing up, a lot of people didn't think highly of me. They thought I was kind of dumb just because I acted a certain way or because I didn't get the best grades. And behind my back, they would say a lot of pretty mean things. I mean, someone didn't even want to sit next to me because they thought it would make people think they were stupid too. Isn't that ridiculous? It crushed me back then. But when your grandma gave me that piece of advice, something kind of clicked. They're saying all sorts of mean things about others, but what confident person really goes around doing that? So it wasn't really about me. They felt so insecure about their own intelligence and other things, and they felt the need to put me down to feel better. And when I realized that, I stopped trying to suck up to others. Why would I want to please people who aren't even happy with themselves? So, to be completely honest with you, I don't want you to try to impress me either. I'm your dad. I'll always be proud of the effort you put in. At the end of the day, I want you to be able to say you're proud of yourself because there's so much about you to be proud of. Your approval of yourself is the only one that matters, okay? No one else needs to tell you that you're good enough, or you're smart enough, or you're cool enough, or that you're worth it. Because no matter what you do, kiddo, you are worth it. You are worth loving at your highest and at your lowest. I hope as you grow older, you'll have the compassion for yourself that I have for you. All right? I knew the moment you were born that you were going to do great things. And as you got older, I really could see the potential in you growing bigger and bigger. I want you to start believing in yourself, like how I believe in you. All right? You need to recognize how cool and how amazing you are. I mean, I'm always telling my friends how fun it is to just raise a kid like you. I always feel like you're teaching me new things, just like I'm teaching you. Seriously, kid, look how far you've come. I want you to think about the past for a second. How many times have you told me that you felt like you couldn't do something, or you were scared to try it, or you wanted to give up? And now that you've grown up, you're not worrying about those things, are you? Even if you sometimes feel like you haven't made any progress, you just need to think about just how much you've done to reach here. And I'm proud of you for that, for how far you've come. Even if no one else recognizes what you do, or if you yourself don't see it yourself, I'll always see it. Don't let anyone try to dim your light. All right, kiddo? I think I've gone on for a bit with my rambling. I hope you get what I'm trying to say, though, right? These are all things I definitely needed to hear when I was a kid, too. So I'm just passing off my knowledge. I know you're going to be great. You've got a great head on your shoulders. You just need to start believing in yourself, and you're going to do wonders. All right, I'll stop yapping for now. You look kind of sleepy anyway. Why don't you take a nap? I'll get mom too, so we can all take a nap together. We could watch a show while we doze off. Oh, and one more thing. I love you. Okay, kiddo? I really am so proud of you. You're gonna be just fine. And you know what, kiddo? While we're at it, we should get these folks listening in to like and subscribe, don't you think?